What's good, YouTube? This your boy. Hold up, Black Book in Effect. This your boy J Diggy 92 coming at y'all with, yes, as you can see, we got another album review. Today we viewing Black nigga 6 Lack. Nigga 6 Lack. I don't know why I call that boy 6 Lack. Black East Atlanta Love Letter. Bruh. This album right here. Nigga, I'm not like an R&B dude, but I really fuck with Black and his music, and like, I don't know why, because I'm not an R&B nigga whatsoever, but bro, this album is straight fire, and I feel like it's a lot of messages in it. So of course, we got the Black Book of Excellence, nigga. That's what we calling it, the Book of Excellence, where we write all our excellent ideas in it. But since this is a Black track, and right now he's like the Snapchat king. I said the Snapchat, like the dad hat thing, or the dad hat king. We gonna have to do it one time for him. So hold I get myself situated. And just like that, we back with the dad hat on, nigga. I ain't worn one of these in a long time. But yeah, so we got this review coming. Go ahead, smack that thumbs up, that like button for your boy. I've been listening to this. I don't know. I've been vibing with it in another album that we gonna get into later on this channel. But yeah, man, smack that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Yeah, man, we gonna get straight into this. It's kind of not like a long album, but it's long enough. So just be prepared to sit through some speaking, because I analyzed the fuck out of it, and I'm really hyped. And y'all gotta excuse me if my voice go in and out, because I've been dealing with a cold. That's why y'all ain't really been seeing like first thoughts and opinions, but we're gonna get to all that in the end. But just know, my shit go in and out. I got the water on deck. The water is on deck, so you might get some jump cuts. But yeah, man, I'm rapping too much. Let's go ahead, get into East Atlanta Love Letter by Black. First track, let's go. Alright, so first off, I thought I'd just give like a little overview before we jump into this intro track. East Atlanta Love Letter, to me, it had like fire beats, but not only fire beats, it was just like this mellow, like love vibe. Like, it's not your typical like R&B, but it's just like, it feel like mood music, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I ain't gonna say it's emo, but it's kind of like a little darker R&B. It ain't like the before I let go, like it's you're not doing this to that shit. That's not what you doing. Like, nigga, no. So if that's what you expecting from Black, I'm sorry, but you finna be mad disappointed. But yeah, so y'all know how we do it. If this your first time seeing me do an album review, this the little Black Book of Excellence, and I be reading from my notes I took from the song. Now, if y'all wonder why it's so late, y'all know, if y'all been here before, I like to sit with music. I don't review. I don't take like a day. I don't take like a week. I might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks to review an album, because I want it to really sink in and want me to really think about what they're saying on the track and the lyrics and all that. So I do a lot when it comes to album reviews, but because I don't want to put out no bullshit. But the first track is called Unfair. Now, Unfair, I thought was a really great opening track. It really set the tone for the album, because it's like, this album right here is like a clash between the love like Black has for music, but then it's also like a clash between his physical love life, like between females, and now he got a daughter and everything. Like, it's like the clash between those two, and then like communication is heavy in this album. Like, just from a few tracks that I listen to personally and that I like personally, communication is heavy, and the expression of oneself is heavy in this album. So trust me, yo, you'll love this album if that's what you be struggling with, because it's a relatable piece of work, and I ain't gonna fake, nigga. That shit relate. That shit hit me right here, cuzzy, right here. But yeah, that's Unfair. It's pretty much, it's just the opening track that really sets the tone for the album. I don't think it was like a real message right here, but it's just like, it sets the tone, and it tells you what's going to be coming up next and what you can expect out of this album and shit like that. So let's go ahead and get straight into the next track. Alright, so next track. I ain't gonna fake. It's probably my favorite track off this joint. I know it's dumb early. It's stupid early. But as soon as I heard this joint, bro, I couldn't help but vibe with it. Like, you know, I vibe with it if I put it on repeat multiple times. And I've had this on repeat multiple times. And that album and that track is called Loaded Gun. Alright, so I feel like this track is more of a metaphor track. Just like you got bullets in a gun, he pretty much got, like, he got ammo for the targets, which is like the topics he picking off of. And then some of these topics range from women that's in his life or try to be in his life to like the fans. Then it's just like begging ass niggas. We know a few of those. Like I said, fans and haters, and then lastly his daughter. And I ain't talking about, like, it ain't like all on some negative shit, but it ain't all on some positive shit. Like, it's just like he pointing the gun, picking his target, shooting. Now when I say that, I mean it's just like the gun aims at the target, he aiming at his topic. Just like he's shooting, just like you shoot a gun, he's like speaking to that topic or aiming at that topic. Like, it's a really good track, and it's like really metaphorical, and it does get a little sexual in the beginning. Got this pretty brown about to go, but that's they got Loaded Gun in my shit. But it's like it gets sexual, and then it gets serious, and by the end it's just like, I ain't here to play with these niggas. But at the same time, I still got the vibe I'm rocking with. You know what I'm saying? So Loaded Gun is like probably my favorite track. And if it's not the favorite, nigga, it is top 3. I always try to give 3 favorite tracks. But yeah, this is Loaded Gun. And it's really metaphorical. And I really like it. And I really like the message behind it. And how he like cycled it to where like the gun cycle and the bullet cycle in and out of the chamber. His topic cycled in and out of the song. So like I really like how he did that. And he really fancy with the wordplay. Like, Black is great with wordplay, but I ain't gonna spend too much time on this song. That's how y'all know it's my favorite. I'm still talking about it. I'm going too long. But yeah, this is Loaded Gun, one of my favorite tracks. And so let's get into the next track. Alright, so next track is East Atlanta Love Letter featuring Future. And I like this track as well. It was one of my favorites, but then it was just like, it's more like number 4. It ain't top 3, so that's why I ain't call it my favorite just for this. But I felt like this song could be based around a lot of things, but it's mainly 2 things in particular that I took away. This song can be based around women, and this song could be based on music like coming out of Atlanta, if that makes sense, or the Atlanta vibe. And so, of course, the surface message is the woman and how much they love her and how much love they got for her. But it can, like I said, also can refer to like Atlanta music and how its growth and it changed in sound. And like many people try to imitate that sound or follow that sound. And I mean, yeah, it'll sound cool, and yeah, a lot of people jock the South rappers and try to steal their swag, but when it comes to Atlanta music, nobody can do Atlanta music like people based out of Atlanta. That's why I think that's why they said nobody love better because I say so. Like, no one could love you better because I say so. Like, nobody can do this better because I'm from here. Like, I know what it's hitting for. I know what Atlanta music really is, and I know like the ins and out of it because I've been here. I've been in Zone 6. I've been trapping out the bando before trapping out the bando was cool. Like, it's a really good track, and I really fuck with it. And just on a features note, Future actually did really good on this track. I didn't write it down, but luckily I remember. He did really good on this track because I thought we was going to get La Di Da Di Da Future, Slob on Me Now Future. And so I was nervous when I seen this shit, but luckily Black pretty much controlled it, and we got the Future vibe that really was good for this song. Like all the features on this song except for like one, I think really worked well and like added to the song, so to speak. Yeah, there you go, added to the song, and it's not like you just had the name up there just cause. So I think Future really did a good job, because I haven't been fucking with him since that La Di Da Di Da Slob on Me Now. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I should insert the clip right here.
La Di Da Di Da Slob on Me Now. Pass me some syrup, put me in the car. La Di Da Di Da.
So yeah, y'all see what I'm talking about? That's what I was afraid of. But he actually did good, and big ups to Black for getting Future, a true Atlanta nigga, on the track. So this is East Atlanta Love Letter featuring Future, and let's go ahead and get straight to the next track. Alright, so this next track is one of my favorites as well. I fuck with it, and it's titled Let Her Go. In this track, it's like, I feel like this would, like the struggle Black went through with like his girl or his ex-girl or his baby moms or whatnot, which led to them to break up. And the only reason I know this because the Joe Budden interview was Black, and that shit was amazing. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you like Black, so if you're watching this, you like Black, so go watch that interview if you haven't watched it already. It should be on Joe Budden TV or something like that. But yeah, definitely go watch that. But yeah, I feel like this is like what he went through with his girl, but it's also very relatable to anybody that's been in a relationship, and especially to anybody that's ever either thought about breaking up with somebody or you broke up with somebody. Because like the main joke is like, if I let her go, will I regret it? Will I regret it? Will I forget it? Will it's something I don't know? Like, bruh, like I fuck with you, like I fuck with shorty, I fuck with dude, but like, man, you be making me, you be putting me through shit that I don't need to go through. So, and I feel like only reason I'm going through this because I'm with your ass. Like, so man, I'm thinking about letting your dumb ass go, but at the same time, we got some good memories, we can kick it, we cool, but man, boy, if I ain't think I would miss your ass, I would let you go. Like, that's the vibe I get. And like, personally, I've been through that shit, not with my new jump. I said my new jump. Not with Savage Beauty. It's been with people in the past, and it's just like, it's one of them things. It's like almost like double dutch, man. It's just like, you like, man, I'm in it. She tripping. I fuck with her. Dog, what the hell is going on? Like, it's like back and forth until you just either be like, I'm in it, fuck it, or be like, you know what, this ain't for me, I'm out. So like, Let It Go is definitely one of my favorite tracks, just because it's stupid, dumb, relatable, and like everybody's been through that phase in their life where they trying to figure out if I need to cut this person off, like if they detrimental, or if I keep them around, like, is it gonna get better? And like, will I feel stupid that I let them go, thinking about it in the past when I get older or whatever? Like, is it just me or is it them? So Let Her Go is like one of my favorites. Like, this is why I couldn't say Loaded Gun was my favorite, because this one. So this is like number 1 and 2. They fighting for the number 1 spot. So this has been Let Her Go. And also, just a little side note, it's like 3 different females that do like random voices in it. One is called, the name is Tierra Whack. Light Skin Keisha is the second one, and then the last one is, what's her name? Jacina Almond. I don't know if these real names or what, but yeah. So at the end, I'm gonna tie all these females into this album, but at the end you hear Tierra talking about how she like she don't really got time. She focusing on herself and everything else like that. Like, you listen to the album, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm gonna tie it all in the end. Trust me, believe me. But right now we gotta get through these songs because it's kind of long. So let's go ahead and get to the next track. All right, so this next track, right, is called Sorry. I really fuck with Sorry. Shit, I really fuck with this album, like, no cap. And I really fuck with it because I sometimes go through this shit. And when I met my girl, like, I really was going through this shit. And so this track is extremely relatable to me. Track is called Sorry. Once again, it should have popped up somewhere. But yeah, it's like Black has these constant struggles within himself, which cause toxicity. I think I said that right. In the relationship, it's like he's trying to figure himself out and deal with it, but he's so used to dealing with it internally that now that he has somebody, they want to help him, but it's just like he doesn't know how to express himself fully and really communicate because he's used to dealing with it on his own. And so it's just like now that's causing problems between him and her, because it's just like you hold all this stuff in, you won't let me in, and then I keep asking and asking, and you keep putting me off, and then it's like, damn, now I feel like I'm just bothering you type shit, and he ain't really meaning to, but it's like I deal with my problems myself. Like, I feel like they mind why sharing with somebody else, but in a relationship that's not how it works. So it's like that's the constant struggle, and it end up coming off wrong when they talk about shit, and then somebody takes it the wrong way, and like he really care about her, but like she thinking he don't, because it's like, you won't even talk to me. I'm asking you for little shit, you won't talk to me, like, what's up? And it's like, if I keep doing this shit, I'm a loser, but I don't really know how to express it, like, when she really needs to hear it. Like, he really wants to deal with himself, but on her end, she really wants to hear it, because it's like, this ain't healthy. Like, you shouldn't hold stuff in. But he's like, I've been doing this forever. Like, this the way I know. This how shit get accomplished, fam. Like, I ain't trying to knock you, just stop. Let me do me. But on her end, she's just like, it stopped being me and it's turned into we. Like, it's a us thing now. Like, so this track for me is extremely relatable, because I'm the type of person, I deal with shit internally. I don't like talking about shit, because that's what I was taught, and we gonna get into that at the end. This album is fire. Like, bruh, it's like, as a guy, it's just like you taught, internalize, don't let shit out, I ain't no bitch, like that type shit. But when you're in a relationship, that shit hard, because they want you to talk, and it's just like, ain't that I don't want to talk. Sometimes I don't, but it's just like, I don't know how, and I know it may seem stupid and it may seem dumb, and like you probably now think I'm taking you for a dummy, but I'm truly not, because I just don't know how. Like, so don't take it personal and try to leave a nigga. It's just, I really don't know how. So this track, Sorry, is really amazing to me personally, because it is extremely relatable, and if my girl was here, she would tell you the same shit. But yeah, man, this has been Sorry. If you've been through that shit, I'm telling you, this track is amazing. But yeah, there's enough about Sorry. It's one of my favorites too. Shit, I ain't say it, but damn it, it is. So this has been Sorry. We can go ahead and jump to the next track, because I'm spending way too much time on this one track. So let's go ahead and get into the next track. Alright, so this next track is called Pretty Little Fears, featuring the homie J Kizzo, nigga Cold World No Blanket. J Cole jumped on the track with Black, and this one I ain't gonna fake. This a love song to get a little sexual, nigga. Like he been doing some things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but nah, for real shit. It's like one of them tracks where like, I love you so much and I fuck with you so much, I can't help but wanna fuck you. Like, nigga, we all been through that. Let's be honest. Like, if you fuck with somebody and you fuck with them tough, you gonna wanna knock the boots. Like, you gonna wanna rock that jump. Like, nigga, what's good? I'm trying to fuck your shit up. Like, I know I'm wildin', but it's true, nigga. But yeah, like, I can't help it. Like, I wanna beat your shit down. Like, bring that ass here. Like, that's what it's here for. Like, for instance, like in the song, one of them lines he say, swinging it back and forth to you in your casket. Some of y'all been like, oh, he trying to fuck till they die. That's so sweet. He trying to be with her and only her. Nah, nigga. He was saying, I'm trying to beat that shit up and take your beautiful ass soul out your motherfucking body till you dead, motherfucker. I'm trying to beat that shit to death, nigga. Like, that's why he said, if I asked you to hit it thrice, like, would you let me? Like, if I asked you to beat 3 times, would you let me? Like, I'm trying to take the soul out your body, shorty, motherfucker. All that shit. Like, that's what it was here for. That, I mean, hey, we grown. And if you not, wait. Nigga, just wait. Wait till you find somebody. That's the whole thing. Find somebody. And I ain't saying anybody. It's got to be that somebody. But we ain't finna get into that whole conversation today. Maybe another time. But yeah. But I also like that he caught J. Cole. Like, it feels like he caught J. Cole at the end of shit, what was that track? Oh, that album. For Your Eyes Only. It feel like he caught him at the end of For Your Eyes Only, and like he was just married. He was still in the happily married phase. He was still talking about fold clothes for you type shit. Like, that's the J. Cole we got. It feels like he caught him right before KOD. And if y'all know Black, y'all know that nigga likes to disappear and make tracks. So ain't no telling when he made this track with Cole. So it's just like, he probably did catch him in and just waited to put it out. But I feel like this Cole really added to the track. If you listen to his verse, you know he did. But yeah, this is Pretty Little Fears, the most sexual track on this bitch. It's like, nah, it might be, it might not be, I don't remember. But yeah, this joint is hard, and we'll get to the next track. Alright, so next track is called Disconnect, and this right here is one of my favorites. It seems like every other song is a favorite, and I can't help it. This album is just great. But like, it was my favorite because I've been through this shit. It's just like, bruh, I am trying hard as fuck to hold on to you and us, but nigga, it's like we never on the same page. We disconnected. Y'all see how I did that? Like, it's at the point to where, and I've been through this, to where I don't even want to hear your side of the story. I don't even want to listen to you, my guy. Like, whatever you say, like, we so disconnected at this point, whatever you say is not going to bring us back. Like, that's how it feels, and like, we break up because we so disconnected. Now I'm over here listening to Future Monster, like he said, because nigga, Future, bro, after a breakup, listening to Future and going to the club, nigga, that's what every nigga do. I swear, every nigga turns into a savage after a breakup. They start working out, they start listening to Future, they start turning the fuck up. Like, one of them 3 things is gonna happen. So if your nigga just randomly start bumping Future every day, your ass finna get dropped. It's like, I don't know, maybe that nigga just like Future or some shit, but like, son, like, that's how niggas deal with the pain. Like, we really be hurting on the inside, but We ain't finna show you that shit. We finna turn up on your whole ass, nigga. Shit. Nah, like this song is really good because I can really relate to it because that's exactly what I did. I started turning up, going to clubs and partying all the time and listening to Future. Like, that's just what niggas do. I went to the gym. Like, I got my ass in the gym like shit when I broke up. Like, bitch, what? I'm finna stun your ass, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'm finna grit than a motherfucker. But, yeah, but that's just how it is. But at the end of this jump, light-skinned Keisha jumps on the track and she talks about holding pussy down and everything else. And what I'm noticing is the type of females throughout this jump. And we gonna tie it in at the end. But just know, if you haven't listened to it, light-skinned Keisha is loud as fuck. And the way she says nigga is funny as hell. She was like, I hold my pussy down, but you can't hold your dick down, nigga. I was like, oh shit. But light-skinned Keisha funny as shit. But it's just, we gonna get into it at the end. I'm gonna wrap it all up and bring it all together. Y'all know how I do. But let's go ahead and jump to the next track. And this album is fire. That's all I got to say. Let's go ahead and jump to the next track. Alright, next track is called Switch, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Now, he didn't put the feature on the song, but I mean, anybody that know Ty voice, nigga, that's Ty Dolla $ign, my God. But this song right here is pretty much like, nigga, I got so much shit going on. But it's like, when I tell people I got so much shit going on, it seems like these motherfuckers either A, downplay the fuck out of it, or B, have all the answers and can't see why I don't see this shit. So you know what, motherfucker? This is the song. It's not me. This is the song. I'm just analyzing the song. So you know what, motherfuckers? Since y'all want to do that shit, how about let's switch for today? Just switch bodies real quick, nigga. Like Freaky Friday, Chris Brown, Lil Dicky. Like, just switch. So, like, that way, you can be in my shoes and see how hard this shit really is. Since you downplaying my shit, or it's just like the answers just seem so apparent to you, let's just switch real quick and see how you vibe with it. Meanwhile, I sit back and quarterback the fuck out of your life and tell you what you doing wrong and what you supposed to be doing and why you ain't figuring this and that and the third out, right? So since you want to quarterback some shit, let's switch real quick. But then the second part of the song, it's like 2 songs in one and 2 messages in one. I love albums that have double meaning in their songs. This shit is beautiful. But the second part of this song goes into like relationship thoughts and how like he wondering really like, alright, you asking me to tell you all this, right? You gonna switch up when I tell you all this? When I open myself up to you, I give you my heart, my nigga. Are you gonna actually take care of the motherfucker? Like he said, are you gonna put it in the safe or fold it up? Like when he said fold it up, nigga, you either gonna put it in the safe like it's valuable, or you gonna just shove that bitch in your pocket like it ain't shit, like it's a piece of paper that is cool to lose. Like, alright, I'm gonna guard it a little bit, but if it fall out, nigga, I ain't really tripping. So it's like, it's like, can you handle me at my worst and my best when I hit you to my worst and my best? Like, are you gonna be down with me still, or are you gonna dip out because you feel like I changed or I flipped the switch on you when in all honesty you just couldn't handle the real me? Like, that nigga Black, we here, cuzzy, we here, bro. I'm with you. But nah, this song Switch was really hard. Ty Dolla $ign, he just did like a few vocals in the chorus or whatever. He ain't have like a real verse. I kind of wish he did, but he still sounded good, so it ain't really no need to touch on like Ty's part. But yeah, I think it's a really good track, and I really fuck with it. And the double meaning is really what I like hearing in song. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the next part. I said the next part, the next track on East Atlanta Love Letter by Black. Alright, so this next track is called Thugger's Interlude, right? Now when you hear interlude, you automatically like skip, right? Interludes be like, a minute or less. They never really fire. They usually just a filler and they talking. But honestly, Thugger's Interlude is a really, really, really good track. It's like, in this one interlude, he's pretty much trying to get away from the problems that he's feeling now. So, or get away from what's on his mind and shit like that, right? So, he's relying on trap music and he's relying on the different genres that he doesn't do, which take him away and leave him feeling happy and leave him with like some sense of freedom. But at the same time, when he gets in the studio, he can't make that music because that's not the music that's in him. So when he makes his own music, those same feelings that he was trying to escape comes right back out in the music, because his type of music and what he likes to create draws that out of him. So it's like a recurring cycle, and it's just like he right back at the beginning and right back to what he was trying to get away from. Like, I don't know, Third Interlude, I ain't really never listened to it until like today, because like I said, I hear Interlude, you think not to listen to it, but it's actually a really good track. It's really good for an interlude. And like he uses a little wordplay, like some of Young Thug songs in there. Like he ties them into the lyrics of his song, and it's just a really good interlude. And shit, it's a really good track. Like, damn, the interlude is just a really good track. So this is Thugger's Interlude, and we gonna get right into the next track. Our next track is called the Balenciaga Challenge, and now this is featuring Offset for the Migos, nigga, Migo. And I feel like this track, like at first I thought it was a bragging track, right? But the more I listened, I had to play it like 2-3 times. The more I listened to it, the more I realized that it's not a bragging track. It's so much a don't compare me track. Like, don't compare me to the rest of these niggas in this fucking game that's trying to have the same sound as me, or saying I have the same sound as them. Don't come put me in that grouping, because nigga, I am definitely not them. Like, they in the game for what they in the game for. I'm in the game for what I'm in the game for. Don't compare our shit, because it's two totally different things coming from two totally different people. Which is why Light Skin Keisha, I feel like she opened up this song with said, pretty much speaking on niggas in general, and how niggas is pretty much all the same, and niggas be thinking, oh, because they got money, they the shit, and they can do whatever they want. She was like, nigga, women get money too, nigga. Like, that's what she said. That's what she said. I'm keeping it 100. That's what she said. But, yeah, I really like hearing that Black is just like, look, motherfucker, don't group me with these motherfuckers, because I'm pretty sure that nigga get tired of the Bryson Tiller comparison and then all these other niggas. He was like, look, he cool, but he ain't me, my nigga. Now, this is the one I said the feature I really, like, it was okay. Like, the Offset feature, it was alright, but I wouldn't have minded another Black verse, in all honesty. Like, I mean, Offset's gonna give you that Offset flow, and he's gonna add some hype shit to it a little bit. He gonna make you do this shit. That's why I really started doing this shit. Like, Offset, any Migo gonna make you do that shit. But I really think Black put him on the track, because it's just like, my bad, my voice, bruh. My throat is dry as shit, pause. Black was pretty much saying, yes, I can rap with the best of them. I got bars with the rest of them. Nigga, yes, I am just as good as them. But you can't compare me to these niggas. I am totally different when I'm in my fucking lane. Like, nigga, when I'm in my lane, you can't tell me shit. So, I think it was just like one of those don't compare me to anybody tracks. Like, I don't know if he's been listening to like critics or whatnot, but I really felt like he been like, look, motherfucker, I'm black. There's one black, and there'll never be another black. So stop comparing me to the rest of these niggas. So I'm gonna get some water as we go to this next track because I am coughing my ass off. But yeah, this has been the Balenciaga challenge featuring Offset. Let's get into the next track. Alright, so this next track is called Scripture. I look like a preacher holding it. It looks like a Bible, don't it? And funny I said scripture. I don't know why that. It just made me think. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. This this track is called Scripture. And really, Black was just speaking straight facts, and also at the same time, he was really giving his own testimony of pretty much what he's been through and how he's been here in the rap game and been put here in the rap game for a reason. Like, pretty much, like, it's kind of piggybacking off the last track, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm here for a specific reason, for the specific time, and nothing's gonna take me off that course. Like, I've been through car accidents, I had a gun pulled in my face, and all them times, my G, like, I could have died, but I didn't. So I know I'm here for a reason, and I know big homie upstairs, big G.O.D. ain't finna take me off this earth without me accomplishing that jump. So I really like this track, and he's just like, bruh, everything I've done, I've earned it. I don't want no damn handouts. I'm not looking for it, and I'm not accepting it, even if you give it. And like, I really don't need all like the figurative bells and whistles of like all these fancy hotels and everything else. Nigga, I could write a verse in a hotel room size of a bathroom and it still sound the same, if not better, than the people y'all niggas comparing me to. Like, come on, son, I'm black. Like, I feel like nigga was trying, he had some shit on his chest, nigga. Sheesh, nigga, he had some shit. But yeah, I really got another point from this that I really like. It was just like, niggas get comfortable, and when you get comfortable, that's when you fall off. So it's just like he tries to keep himself humble, but at the same time hungry, because when you feel like you've done it all and it feels like you're actually full, that's when you fall the fuck off, because you start doing whatever because you just think you on top and you not untouchable, but it's just like, I'm that nigga, so what? I can do whatever. Like, that's the vibe I got from it. I really like that message. Then just one thing that I really like, this nigga compared people's talents to B cups, nigga. To small titties, nigga. I thought that shit was funny because in the way he said it, he compared niggas. He was like, you can fit your talents in a B cup. And if you don't know titty size, that shit is small. And it's funny because, let's be honest, don't nobody like little titties. Like, come on, son. Like, you can't get it popping if you got little titties. Like, I don't know any man that would be like, yeah, let me get a bitch with an A cup. Like, nigga, that's me. Like, the fuck. But I mean, ain't no knock to little chested girls. Like, it's not your fault, but hey, it's just what I got from the song, man. It's just what I got from the song. So let's go ahead and get into the next track. We got like yeah, we got like 3 songs left. So let's go ahead and get straight to the next track. Alright, next track is called Nonchalant. And in this track, I ain't fake, he was talking this shit. Like, he was like, I know I'm good. I know I'm that nigga. And I'm coming for y'all artists in aspects of the game that is pretty much soft right now. Cause y'all niggas is soft, and I'm a rapping, singing nigga that's telling y'all soft. I'm coming for y'all niggas' throats. Pretty much that's what I got from it. And I think in this one, it was just, he was trying to exercise his wordplay to let, like, nigga, I may be singing and shit, But I got bars for that ass. Best believe I got bars for that ass. Oh yeah, I'm coming for you niggas. Like that's what I got. So from this song, and if you watch the Joe Budden interview, like I said earlier, like he kind of explained why this song sounds so different and why he actually put it on the track. I ain't finna go into that because my battery and my camera finna die, but yeah, watch that interview. It was really good. But Nonchalant is really like, I'm talking shit, I'm coming for the game, I got this shit by the throat, and I don't plan on letting up. So it is what it is. Either get with it or get the fuck out of the way. Either get down, you either gonna get down or you or you gonna get laid down. It's one of them shits, nigga. I don't know. My voice is fucking me up, so my metaphors might not be on point. But yeah, this has been Nonchalant. Let's go ahead and get into the next track. Alright, so the next track is called Seasons, featuring Khalid. I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Khalid. And I ain't gonna fake, it is one of my favorites. We haven't had a favorite in a minute. But yeah, I feel like this track was a play on the actual physical seasons, like summer, spring, fall, winter, all that shit. And in two in particular, winter and summer. And it was in the aspect of relationships. Like, yeah, right now, we just met. You're a little reserved. You don't really know me. I see shit in you that I'm really fucking with. And I really want to get out of you. But it's just the beginning. And we really don't know each other. But I see it. Like, I can see it. And as time goes on and the seasons change, time goes on, seasons change. Like, some of that stuff starts coming out. And so your winter turns into spring. You start letting me in. Like, stuff starts blooming between us. Like, the conversation starts taking off. Like, the love starts taking off. And then summer right around the corner, I can see it. Summer being like our happily ever after type shit. So like that, I think that was a really great metaphor in this song, and Khalid did actually a really good job. It was really nice to see them two blend together. I'm not a Khalid fan, but yeah, it was really, he did a really good job on this track. And at the end of this track, you had the third female that I'm talking about, Jacina Allman, says probably the realest shit about communication, which I touched on a little bit in the beginning, but I'm checking on my battery. Like, she says the realest shit, and it's just like, I know you weren't taught how to effectively communicate what you truly feel, but were only taught to say enough to get through the conversation or to end it or please a person for just like a little bit. Like, and that's probably the realest shit, because as like men, or people in general, but it's mostly for men, we not taught to show like the sensitive side and shit. It's like you supposed to hide it for some reason. It's like that. What does Charlemagne call it? Toxic male, like toxic masculinity. That's what it is. Toxic masculinity. And it's just like that shit. Like, honestly, it just eats away at you and the person you with, because you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to communicate. You won't. And then at the end of the day, you end up being alone because you couldn't talk. And at the end of the day, honestly, it could not be your fault, but at the same time it is, because you never really tried. So she says like some of the realest shit, and that shit was like amazing. And this honestly could have been the end of the of the damn album, and I would have been perfectly fine with it because it wrapped up everything so nicely. But I think that this track is really what all men really need to hear, especially what she says. Because it's just like, just imagine how happy we'd be with each other if we could just put our own thoughts aside, our own pride aside, like our own fears aside, and just be. Like, that shit was amazing to me. So that's why I think it ties in great with this song. And a lot of this shit I just got from listening to it over and over again and listening to the whole album over and over again, and like this just was a really good piece of work, like a really good body of work. I never really called music bodies of work. Like I call it body of art. Like this was a really good piece of, or a body of art. Like East Atlanta Love Letter by Black was amazing. But yeah, we can go ahead and get to the last song, and I'm gonna wrap this up and then tie in the females and my thoughts and opinions and everything else. So let's get to the last song. Alright, so last song on East Atlanta Love Letter by Black is called Stand. And honestly, it's probably one of the best love songs I've heard from this generation in a long time. Now, like I said, I'm not an R&B guy, but I ain't talking about the boot ups. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just really don't like that song. Like they played the shit out of that motherfucker. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about fucking none of that. In this song, they really talking about true love. It's like I'll die for you type love. But even though I'll die for you, you wouldn't even let me die on my own. You'll be right with me. Like that's how much we love each other. Like we stands for each other. And like you've blown me away so much to where what I thought I knew about love, I'm questioning shit. Like the love I'm experiencing with you makes me question all the people that ever said they loved me before. And it's just like, this shit is amazing. Cause just all I want to do is just love you forever. Like, shit is great. Like, where the fuck was you at years ago? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this song was really dope, and it really brought the album together, because it kind of like, you felt like it was growth a little bit. But yeah, this has been the final song, Stand. I'm gonna kick it. I think that's all I want to say. Yep, I'm gonna kick it to Jay Diggy so he can get y'all out of here. And yeah, East Atlanta Love Letter. You haven't listened to it, playing the hell out yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Jay Diggy. Alright, final thoughts. East Atlanta Love Letter by Black. Not an R&B guy whatsoever. I've said that countless times throughout this whole review. But that being said, this nigga put together an amazing album. I've yet to call an album like amazing that was like R&B, because I don't listen to a lot of R&B. I don't skip a single song, because it's just like every song you can tell has like, he put mad thought into it, like from double meanings to very key points on communications and love and how important it is. And like, even from the 3 females that were used, like the 3 females, which I almost forgot to talk about in this. The first one, Tierra Whack. I feel like that girl you meet that she want a relationship, but honestly she don't, because she's so focused on herself and getting her shit together. She just feel like you a distraction, and she said that a few times, if I'm not mistaken. She feel like you a distraction, and it ain't no knock against you, it ain't no knock against her. It's just she ain't trying to waste her time, she ain't trying to waste yours. And I feel like that's the type of woman you meet. Every woman in here, I feel like, is the type of women that men meet. Okay, so the second one, light-skinned Keisha, is that female that think all niggas is trying to play her. Or like, it's like that one hype ass female that you meet, and it's like, Nigga, you ain't finna play me. Nigga, I'm out here holding it down on the block for you and shit. You doing me dirty and shit. Like that type of shit. Not to say she wrong, but it's just the way she coming at your neck is wrong. And it's just like, damn, I ain't even out here doing nothing. Like, I can't help she like my Instagram pic. I'm sorry. And like, I'm not black, I'm not superstar famous, so his light-skinned Keisha was probably worse than my light-skinned Keisha. Like, I never knew a bitch named Keisha. I'm just saying, like, it's a figurative type thing. Just roll with me. And then you got, after Tierra Whack, the independent woman, which, there it goes. Every guy meets the independent woman. So light-skinned Keisha, the loud, they're not even loud, just the niggas ain't finna get me woman, to where you end up with Jacina Almond. And that's the one you want to be with. That's the one that just changed your whole perspective, because yes, she cares about herself, and yes, she doesn't want to get played, but at the same time she wants you, and she just wants to better you as a man. And she's not going to teach you how to be a man. That's out the window. And if you put her through too much bullshit, she's gone too. But that Jacina is the one you want. That's wifey. Men meet the independent woman that you really can't get through to because she's focused on her career. And ain't nothing wrong with that, baby girl. But sometimes you don't put so much focus on your legacy that you don't have a legacy to leave to nobody. Then you got light-skinned Keisha that ain't trying to get played, and that's the loud type and ain't having no types of bullshit. But baby girl, you can't come at niggas' neck any type of way and expect them to stay. Like, that's not gonna work. Sometimes you gotta chill the fuck out. That's the second one. Hypey. Like, you just hype. 24/7, just hype. And the third woman, wifey, Jacina, is the one that you want. It's the one that have your ass just happy. She ain't even did shit. She just woke up and you was just like looking weird as shit. And she just say, hey babe, and went to the bathroom. Like, your ass was floating. Like, you couldn't do shit. It's just Jacina's the one you want. And so, with all that being said, I feel like he strategically placed each of these women, because each man goes through this at certain points in his life, and he meets each of these women, and just hopefully you don't meet Jacina first and end up with the light-skinned Keisha because you were too young and you were too focused on yourself to be able to appreciate Jacina. But you, when you grew up and you matured, you look back and regret it, not having Jacina in your life. So, with that being said, and y'all like how I tied the females in, I know, put the thumbs up. With that being said, man, this album is amazing. I honestly, like, the only complaint I had was Offset, and he didn't do bad. It's just, I would have preferred another Black verse, and that's it. Like, I really have no complaints. Like, so if you haven't listened to Black, East Atlanta Love Letter, you definitely should. Even if you're the type that doesn't like R&B, you're the type that won't turn up to some shit, at least listen to it once, because you're going to get some good shit out of it. That's all I'm going to say. And all these are my thoughts and opinions and my breakdowns. If you have anything else, or you pull anything else from it, I would love to hear it. So leave it in the comment section below. And if you feel like I'm right on with something and you want to elaborate on it, or you feel like the female analogy that I gave was right, but I might have been wrong with some aspects, whatever, just leave it in the comment section. I love to hear it. I love to hear from everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the album cover remake. That's how I'm gonna start doing all my album reviews, is remake the damn cover if possible, man. nigga. I ain't climbing no mountains or some shit. Like, if it comes to Kanye, nigga, I'm copy and pasting, nigga. Fuck that shit. But I'm not wearing no MAGA hats. Fuck that. But yeah, album was amazing. Shout out to Black for this great piece of work that we need, especially men. We need to hear this shit. And some females too, to understand how men are, because we work so hard to build our legacy that we tend to forget who we building it for. Not like we forget like we're building it for our wife and kids. We forget about the wife and kids because we're so busy building our legacy. But yeah, I've been rapping. This vid is long. I gotta get y'all out of here. I'm your boy J Diggy 92. This is another episode of Finesse Kicks. Hopefully you enjoyed this album review. If you did, go ahead and smack the thumbs up, like, go ahead, share this with your homies. Share this with your girl if you're a dude watching this. Share this with your guy if you're a girl watching this. Hopefully y'all like my breakdowns or whatever. Like I said, comment section, leave it. I love to hear it. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe so you can join the motherfucking. Hold up, we got dropped the book. The motherfucking God Squad. We the best squad on YouTube. Like, come on. It's free. Nigga, I ain't charging no, what's that shit? Patreon, Petey Pablo. I don't know what the fuck it is. I ain't charging that shit. I don't need funds. I just make the vids to make the vids. And I love making vids. So, join God Squad. My voice is killing me. That's why I keep coughing, and that's why I sound like this. And if you want to follow me on anything, all my social media, it's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. J Diggy 92. Oh my god, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Shout out to the art page, Finesse Got Masterpieces. Go ahead and copy on some dope ass art. I should be working on some stuff. I got my canvases and shit with me, but I gotta get these videos out. I missed too long being too damn sick. The unboxings y'all have gotten were like in 1 week, and I just spaced them out, and with the on feats and reviews and all that shit. So I've been sick, which is why y'all haven't been getting newer content and first thoughts and opinions. But trust me, they coming. They might be late, but they fucking coming. And yeah, I love y'all. I'm gonna get out of here so I can take like a cough drop or something, because my shit itchy, scratchy, all that shit. I don't know when I put this out, but go watch all the other stuff. I definitely have more album reviews coming. I'm gonna review Logic's Young Sinatra 4, and then I'm probably gonna start doing throwback reviews on albums that I missed, or albums that are like mad classics that I would love to review and break down, because I actually enjoy doing this album review stuff. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. And yeah, this is me, your boy J Diggy, Finesse God, Finesse Kicks in this bitch. We too lit. We the shit. I just rhymed a lot of dumb shit together just for no reason. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. And like I always say, I will see y'all when I see y'all.